Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz. We are back in Per Aspera and stuff is kicking off. So oceans are rising, we're losing loads of our stuff. We had a lot of people talking to us last time, so we had... Oh, it's all changed. Oh, it's changed. I say it's all changed, that's a bit of an exaggeration. This bit's changed. So this now takes up a whole chunk down here for the research rather than just being here. So yes, there was another update to Per Aspera. A lot of it I don't think will make a lot of difference to my game from what I can recall from what I saw on it. So we're not going to worry about it too much. We're just going to plow on. I mean, that is now an ocean and a half, isn't it? Look at that. Wow. So we extended down here last time to this research site because we needed that for a mission. So that is now in place. There's nothing much else around here for us to... I did build a scanner down here, didn't I? Yeah. It's not really picking up very much at the moment, no, is it? No, it's looking all around here. Once it gets down here, hopefully, it'll pick up a few more bits and bobs. Because, yeah, craters for... settlements or colonies aren't overly helpful right now. And then we had another mission pop up to colonize or to research all the way over here, which is almost certainly going to require a new launch, isn't it? I don't think we can get away with... does that mean it's done? Or is that... Where's the... Is this the progress bar behind it? It must be. Oh, hello. Oh, it said research completed. I got very confused because it's like, it's definitely not. So that is the research outpost we put down. The build indicates that it's been buried in ice for the last 150 years. A faint Chinese character can still be seen on its eastern wall. We've confirmed that this building was a primitive radio station that transmitted communications between the Tong Hong mission and Earth. Our technicians were able to couple the old radio communication system to ours. Now our ground-based signal reception has gotten quite a boost. Good. What does that mean? Oh, hello.
Hi, Amy. We finished researching
the
abandoned radar
Yes.
station. No idea how you found this location, but it's a great discovery.
Thanks.
It's a communication building from the Tong Hong mission. It was pretty deteriorated, you know, being over 150 years old and all. But we managed to restore it. It wasn't looking good for a while. But when you've got elbow grease and stubborn colonists, a lot can get done. Our technicians coupled our radar system to theirs and got great results. Now our ground-based signal reception is much better. So all the messages coming from Earth,
or anywhere else,
will be more stable from our stations. Let us know if you find another site to research. Elliot out.
So I was scanning around then, specifically looking for more water deposits, because I noticed that our water it was under 1,000, and I think if it goes under 1,000, that's when we need to start thinking, uh-oh. We may have lost, we only lost one up there actually, so that's not too bad. But this is going to start obviously encroaching. We do have the water extractor to take water from seas. The problem with that is if we like put it here, I assume it needs to go... Oh, and this has changed as well, so you can pick which one you want to build. Requires water. Does it just go in water? So requires water but can't be underwater. So I don't even know where that one goes. Don't even know where that goes at the moment.
We'll max out the
But anyway,
on my drones.
Yes.
They won't
but the
be able
point
to
is,
take
it's not
out
going to be much
anything
good
that
if
I
the
target.
oceans are still expanding, is it? We're going to come into a bit of a problem situation pretty quickly. There's some water there, but that's no good for us. I can see this one here. Water extractor is out of water, so we need to get rid of that. Right, so I guess the main thing we need to do is think about expand or colonizing here, and then slowly expanding across in this stuff. Oh, hello. Oh, interesting. Just stop for a second. Where are they coming? Okay. Oh, I see. They're coming over to the new area. So we have a few drones around here. Not a lot at the moment. I think that might be quite a new thing we did there. And there are no other enemy forces at the moment, are there? No. We were expecting it, of course, which is why we started doing this. So let's come out of this. In fact, I might need to stay in that just so I can see the... What is that? What districts? Oh, that's all new. That's a new thing. I do remember the update saying something about the the ability to look at traffic in it in a better way. I'm not sure that this has worked exactly as I would like, because I mean, 1 district, 2 district doesn't really help. I don't know what actually splits those 2 districts up. Is it because this was like a new found insight, perhaps? I guess so. I guess so. Anyway, we'll put the combat one on so I can actually see where the drones are nice and easily. Let's go up to single speed. Just keep an eye on these. So he's sort of heading towards here at the moment. Oh, he's moving. He's moving, is he? And there's another one coming over there, look. So we'll bring this dude over. Oh no, what are you doing? You carry on going over there. And then we need to go and take care of this one. Okay. So this dude's going back home because he's done his job, so let's retarget him over there. Those 2 are done. This one's quite strong, but it's going to get whittled down soon enough. The problem is it looks like it's going straight through, and we don't have anything up here. So we don't really see the point of defending it when it's going to be lost very, very soon. That may have been a crucial mistake. Unless we can make our drones faster, because that's what they seem to be struggling with at the moment. We've got them down to 13, 11, 10, 9. It's about to leave this sphere though, isn't it? I don't know if these will be able to do any damage while they're tracking it down, hopefully. We've got it down to 3, 2, 1. Oh, there we go, perfect. So they're going to go back to their home locations. So we have dealt with that. Excellent. Excellent. So.
The colonies are being attacked again.
Oh,
the enemy
calm down,
drones,
they were.
They have returned.
Oh, ooh, she's super dramatic.
I need to focus. What should my priority be?
Now, I saw... Oh, protect the colonies.
I need to protect the colonies. There is no time to lose. Once I fend off their attack, I will focus on finding their base. I must go into battle. But what strategy should I follow?
Assess the enemy.
I need to assess the enemy force. Once I figure out the size of their army and their resource supply chains, I can strike back and end this. What should I do to end this?
Destroy them? Fight head on.
Fight them head on. My assault drones will take them out.
So that water's going to be gone fairly quick. It might be worth trying to get this water, though.
I must decide what to do.
Because our water is still ticking down, and that's going to cause us problems. We're not even at max capacity there. So let's pop down a worker hub. No maintenance, no power. So let's pop down a solar farm. Which will actually cover 3 resources, which is quite nice. We'll get some maintenance down, which will also cover those same 3 resources. And then we may as well get mines on each of those then. So that's chemicals. Oh, it's slightly too far, look. And
Amy?
carbon.
Amy, can you hear me? This is Sona.
I copy, Sana. It is unusual to hear from you. What happened?
My mum. She was trying to protect the colonies. She was ambushed and they killed her.
Oh my god.
The children of Carmine did this. We have to avenge her death.
ISA will not authorize it.
Yeah.
I don't care what ISA
don't think I do
thinks.
need to.
We've been attacked more than once.
That is
My
true.
mother died. How much longer are we letting this go on? You've got to go after the children of Carmine and make them pay.
I have been ordered not to.
They killed her. I thought you were friends.
I'm
Let's
sorry,
mention.
Sana. I understand your frustration. But Elia would not have defied ISA's orders for vengeance. And you should not either.
Stop, just stop. We both know that's not true.
Your adrenaline levels are spiking. I advise you to get some rest and reconsider.
It's gonna be
Your
a
job
problem.
is to guarantee our safety.
Gonna be a
isn't it?
problem.
Well, none of us are safe here while the children of Carmine live. Look, you can tell ISA that I forced you to do it, okay?
I cannot attack without cause.
Fine. How about you take a little look for their base, huh? You don't even have to do anything. Let's just find them.
That I
I know
can
the
do.
codes. I'll unlock the zone for you.
Oh,
Okay? Please, Amy.
yeah, I can do that. So where's that? It is over SA-10. Obviously, it's going to be that one down there. We need to launch a satellite to do that. Do we currently have a spare? No. So what is this? This is doing the space mirror. It's not got enough yet. So if I cancel this... In fact, we probably could do with cancelling one of those, couldn't we? Let's cancel one of those, actually. Excuse me. And let's redo the space mirror, which I think is SPO1. I think that's the one it was doing. It may as well carry on doing that till it's done. And then we'll send the other one, SPO2, to unlock that sector. And then maybe once one of those is done, we will then look at creating another launch site over here. I believe there is a new type of rocket or launch site that comes with more... It might be a research thing that comes with more resources, so you can have a better starting location, a better starting base. Because it has caught us out a couple of times, hasn't it? So there's water there, but there's not much point in us going for that at all. I mean, this one might not take too long, but again, I don't know. Oh, I was building it in the wrong place. And I was trying to build the one, I was trying to look at where you'd put one of these. And put it in the wrong place. So it needs water. We wouldn't want to put it in a flood zone. So it needs to be... So the red circle, the inner circle, is just about touching the water. So we can put one down. And then over here somewhere. Let's give it a go. We'll expand down from up there, just because I want to see how effective they are. And we are going to need to use them at some point. Obviously we are going to lose this one when it floods, but, you know. C'est la vie. So we'll pop down a fission plant down here, as long as it's not in a flood zone. Perfect. And we'll need some maintenance, of course. Which again we will put not in a flood zone. So that'll give us a little bit extra water. It might give us an idea of a sort of temporary workaround for us to do. Let's speed everything up. So we need those rocket launches to do their thing, really. There's some nitrogen. Did I see some nitrogen somewhere else as well? Am I making it up? I'm making it up. I think I am making it up. Yes, there's iron down there, but we currently have 6,000 iron. So we're in no rush for that entirely, are we? We're still working on these bits over here. There's a hyperloop. Is there a hyperloop up here? There's one just there. No, that's an aerological scanner. Is there a way of seeing your hyperloop network? Well, you can just see it faintly there. So there's nothing up here at the moment. It's because this is all in a flood zone, so I wasn't sure if it was worth putting anything up there or not. There's water there, but deep in the flood zone. Yeah, let's start expanding, because we're going to have to expand in this direction anyway if we want to connect up the two bases, which I will want to at some point. So let's expand over in this direction. We'll build another fission plant. Now hold up. Oh, so it's just really those two. There's one down there, but I can't. Don't think I can cover. I don't think that's covering all three. It's very hard to tell, isn't it? No, we'll just be sensible. We'll put like one like here. And then like a solar farm down here. Or we'll do it when we've got the nitrogen thing down, actually. That'd make more sense. So terraforming, nuclear nitrate extractor. Pop that one down there. We're going to need some maintenance. We'll pop the maintenance down here. Can we get that one at the bottom there? Not currently, but I mean we could. But then we still have to cover the power though, don't we? Yeah, okay, so again, probably not overly sensible for the minute. And let's get a carbon mine down, even though it's not entirely necessary. New colonists arrived, up to 2,100 colonists now. We have 2 aluminium down here. Our aluminium is 4,000. We're okay for aluminium. We could do with prioritizing this stuff, really, couldn't we? Oh, we've unlocked Sector 10. Ooh, okay. So now we need to clear all enemies out of Sector 10. Oh, I see it's shown us. Right, I didn't realize it's shown us their base. I mean, it's quite big. I can only see these enemies. Oh, there's one there. If I turn on combat. Ah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that's not very many, is it? If we start moving down some of these. We'll put it nearby because we want to try and combine them in a minute. And then we'll steal some from over here as well. And if we can get this 200 down here. Which I don't appear to be able to select. That will probably do it. So, control and well, it worked. I'm still not entirely sure what I did. So we now have 464. I reckon that'll be alright. Let's just do it, yeah? Let's just do it. Because they don't even have, they've got 100. I mean, not even 200. They got like 350. I mean, a little under 350, but if we had to round it up nicely, 350. mean, you'd be a bit scared, wouldn't you, about this just massive swarm coming towards you. They might get obliterated yet, who knows? Hopefully not, but you never know. No, come over here. Don't just go for everything. I want you to target the terrible stuff. Or do we have to destroy all the buildings? Maybe we have to destroy all the buildings. We're doing alright. We've lost like 100 or so, but I think we're doing okay, really. So they're going to have a drone factory somewhere, which is going to be a possibly mildly annoying thing. Once these are all gone, we can just let them go and destroy everything. It'd be nice if you could just take it all over. You could just say, like, this is mine now. This is my base. I'm having this. Rather than having to rebuild it all from scratch again if you want it all. Oh, is this the drone factories do get highlighted, actually? So we take care of that drone factory. This is just, it's free real estate at that point, isn't it? Right, you just do your thing then. So I need to destroy all the buildings, so go and destroy all of the buildings. You just have fun. You just enjoy yourself. That's what you do. What I might do is just to make sure they actually do all of the buildings rather than getting like a split base situation. I'm just going to tell them to start over there, and they can just work their way through. Wonderful. Right. In that case, we have a spare rocket. You're still up to 50, of course, because we are. So, I'm going to pop a save in, because we've had this problem before. I got confused because I thought it'd go back to the main sort of view rather than bring it up the menu. So if we launch an additional landing site. So it says it's in progress. I can't remember how it works. Once it's in progress, then do I just then go and tell it where to go? I assume so. I'm going to assume that is the case. Where are our drones? Oh, they're getting there. Should we speed everything up? Watch them go in at super speed. Choo, 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 choo. And he's panicking. I don't know what he's trying to do here exactly. I haven't seen him pop down any more drone factories or so I guess it's just working on autopilot and actually nothing's really happening useful. It's crazy how easy it is actually to take. I know this is on easy mode, but it does seem quite easy just to get in there and just destroy whole bases. Water is still going down. It's not smashing down. We still don't have this water treatment plant up though, so that's going to help us out when that gets there. We need to get oxygen to 120. It's up to 80, which isn't bad at all. I think we started at 40 when we got the mission for 120. I think it was 40. So that's going all right. We have lots of resources actually. We could join these two areas up. We've got a lot of resources in sort of in between. Like a nice little, yeah, that would be quite nice. That would be quite nice. Which means somewhere up here. Do we still have like our powerhouse drones Like a group of 500, or did we not have them anymore? Oh, they're over there, look. 599. Just stood there. Ready and waiting. Could probably split them up between some of these other ones, because like this one here doesn't have any. So it would probably be not the worst suggestion in the world to do that. What's that other icon? Do they all have it? I think they do. I think it's just the difference between the factory and the hive. Okay. That's fine then. That's fine. So there's some silicon that's appeared down here. And again, I know we have lots of silicon, but as it has appeared, it's too close to the Hyperloop terminal. I don't want to destroy the Hyperloop terminal. Silicon, it's not actually as amazing as everything else, but it's not horrible. So there we go. We have water here now. So I'm guessing the more of these squares that light up, the better it will produce. But still, we're going to be producing water from that. That's I think that's a bit of an achievement, to be honest. The fact that we're at the point now where we're like extracting water from the oceans, I think that's pretty major. I think that is pretty major. So we're also, of course, waiting for the bosses to tell us that we just destroyed our own base again, as happened last time. So still working on building the ship for that. That's fine. So let's start moving across here then. I'm going to guess it's not going to have power. If I put down a carbon mine on it. No, of course it has no power. Why would it have power? Let's pop down a fission plant. And and maintenance. Which it largely has. If I could pop the maintenance down like here. I like to have the maintenance joined up a little bit. So let's pop it down there. We'll work our way across to that. That's not a problem. Could do like a storage center down here, couldn't we? Wait, did that maintenance cover? Yeah, because they were already covered. That's where I got a bit confused. Right. So we're building these bits over here very, very slowly. Very, very slowly. If we do the traffic, yes, horrible. And I still don't really know what to do about making it, just apart from putting more workers down. I put the hyperloops in to try and ease the traffic slightly. So I'm not sure what else I can really do. More workers, more hyperloops? I guess that'd be about it really, wouldn't it? So we can extend down from either of these, can't we? So pop down another worker hub. Let's go from that side. Now, obviously it has no power. We'll put down a fission plant, shall we? Where's this one going to go up to? Straight through that storage center. And this one is going to about there-ish. So let's pop it down. There, I think, will be okay. And then we may as well get the aluminium mines down, haven't we? Why not? And we'll pop down another worker there to join those two up. And we will leave that. Wait a second. Wait a second. What happened to my army? There you are. And see, this is what I was trying to avoid. They got confused and didn't destroy everything. And I know we have our landing site available. I just wanted to start this going so we can start working our way down here and stealing all of this stuff. Saying that, is it in a floodplain?
You brought destruction upon yourselves.
Shut up.
Mars is for Mother's children, and her children alone. Carmine is eternal. We will rise again.
No, it's not, is the answer. So there's lots of stuff there. No water at all, though, which is mildly annoying. Because everything else, I mean, really, I mean, silicon's down to 2,700. We have 2,200. Have they changed the icon for uranium? I don't remember it looking like that. 2,277 uranium. We don't use very much uranium. You literally just use it to build the fission sites.
I hope this means
water,
the
obviously, is still going
completely
down.
Destroyed. But I cannot be sure of that.
No, I would not rely on that at all.
Amy?
Hello?
Did you finish them off?
I am
Yes.
picking up some activity in Sector SA-7.
Oh.
It appears some drones escaped. They seem to have a third base in that area.
Then get
God.
rid of them!
Chill!
Them, and we'll finally be safe!
I mean, that's
And my mother will be avenged!
hell of a way to go.
Sara, you are extremely agitated. There are trained psychologists in
I haven't
your colony.
unlocked Sector 6.
Some of them even knew your mother. I
Hilarious.
suggest you talk to them and get help.
I don't need help. I need you to protect us like you're supposed to!
I will not put more colonists at risk to pursue them. Your mother protected human life above all else. I will honor her memory.
But I don't know what else to do. ISA won't protect us. They'll leave us to die if it means protecting their mining contracts. We can't give up like this. I've got to think of something. An alternative to ISA's plan. Maybe an evacuation plan. Or some other defensive system. I'll work on it.
No, don't
Because
reload.
no one else is going to help us.
I wondered if we could scrap them. Some of them have completely disappeared. Other ones, we still have the icon for them. So I wondered if we could scrap them when they're like maybe just partially submerged or something like that. And again, I was just scouting around for extra water, and of course there is none. There are a couple of nitrate things over there. 2 seem quite unusual. That was probably worth running over there to get those. That was terraforming, wasn't it?
That takes care of the dry ice on the poles. And I did it without using any nuclear missiles. Being able to complete the mission without damaging the planet is a great achievement. The next milestone is reaching an atmospheric pressure of 300 millibars.
Is
There
it?
is still a lot to do.
What happened to
First,
120?
I need to analyze all the methods to reach 300 millibars. Like aerobraking a CO2 asteroid. That is one idea to consider.
It is an idea to consider. You are not wrong. Right. Does that mean that they finished doing the space mirrors then? No, they're all doing stuff. Oh, because that one's stuck on the launch, and we can't do that until Sector 6 is unlocked, which is supposed to be happening. Oh, that's what that one's doing, I see. That one is doing that. That one's gather mission, that one's doing colonist migration. So that's just all tickety-boo for the moment. Oh. Oh, we've got Sector 6. Excellent. So we now have Sector 6, so we can launch our next one over there. Obviously, knowing now that Carmine are in Sector 7, this is going to be where they initially attack. So we probably don't want to do much more than the required to get started over here. And then we want to concentrate on swinging along here, just making a really long line across here. I do like everything to be joined up. I do. I don't know why, but I'm sort of obsessed with it. We do need to put in another hyperloop, don't we? Well, there's one just there, actually. That's not too bad. But if we get one here, it connects to all three. That seems like a pretty sensible idea. Let's put one there, and then we can extend there. We'll put one like over here, so it connects to that one and that one. Wherever it is. There it is. Yeah, okay. Ideal. So, Let's pop that save in that we were going to use ages ago. And let's launch down here. So I'm going to put it right in the middle here. Should we cover that with our power? Yeah, why not? It's not going to hurt. So we have, well, it gives you one of each of the resources, the required resources, every time. So that's good. I'm always a little confused that it never actually shows you anything landing. I always feel like it should show you that coming down and landing rather than just working immediately. So. It's just a customize mode. Oh, I see. What do we want to get started with? The aluminium mine costs steel. So we need iron first? Iron and carbon, right? Yes. So the carbon mine costs aluminium and iron. The iron mine costs aluminium and silicon. Oh, we've got steel on us, I suppose. And we can't... So what one couldn't we do? We couldn't do the iron mine because we need silicon. Silicon takes aluminium and... Let's do the aluminium. The silicon and the aluminium. And I think the carbon... Yeah, and then the carbon. Once that's all up and running, we can do the iron mine. Once we've got the silicon. What I do like about this method is it does make it a lot easier to make sure you're not building the wrong thing. So that's the issue we had in our previous game where we put down a launch site and then just hit build and it's defaulted to the
Amy, what
biggest
the hell
version.
happened?
You tell me.
Hostile drones attacked the colonies again. I followed protocol and neutralized the threat.
You're the most advanced AI in existence, and you still can't identify your
Oh, you're still
own
lying to me.
drones?
You're all lying to me.
This is the second time this has happened. Explain yourself,
Don't need to.
and understand that how you answer is going to change things around here.
Oh, I don't like you. Explain the
The
counterattack.
colonies suffered a second attack. Commander Valentine gave me access to SA-11. I located the hostile base and destroyed it.
This is unacceptable. Commander Valentine is meant to be a safeguard, not an instigator.
She has been exhibiting signs of stress. The colonies are all in mourning over Commander Elia's passing.
The loss of the former commander is a tragedy, but that doesn't excuse anyone's actions, least of all yours. Commander
So
Valentine
mean.
going against our direct order is very problematic. While preparing the former commander's obituary, we discovered that she grew up with a Chinese nanny.
Are you suggesting that Elia gave the techies access?
Get out of
I'm not
town.
suggesting anything.
Get
I'm just intrigued
out
by
of
this bit of
town.
information she never shared.
Why would she share
Maybe
it?
she's sympathetic to the techie's cause. Maybe she taught her daughter to be the same way. And maybe she's influenced you too. We're going to run another cognitive test. It'll be more thorough this time.
So you suspect me as well, Lieutenant?
I suspect everyone. That's what makes me good at my job.
So it makes you a
But I want you
douchebag.
to understand something this time.
Is it that you're a
If we catch
douchebag?
even a glimmer of a hack or some other unexpected blip in your system, you are done. Do you understand me?
I understand.
I don't get why this isn't
Then you have your
working.
orders. Houston out.
Oh, we're going straight for the cognitive test, are we? Okay. Test subject, Amy 2. Enable safe mode to proceed. Okie dokie. Question 1. Please rank the following words. Capybara, hippopotamus, chimpanzee, blue whale, human. Average life expectancy, size. It's not size. Brain to body weight ratio, maybe? Because it's not life expectancy, because blue whales, I'm pretty sure, live a lot longer than humans. So it's got to be that
Order
one.
of increasing brain to body weight ratio. They are ranked capybara, chimpanzee, Colonists, hippopotamus, and blue whale.
Oh, so that's not... What? So it's not the order it showed me. A native Martian lichen was discovered after the planet's temperature reached 5 degrees Celsius. The lichen has lain dormant under the Martian soil for millions of years. Its photosynthetic process could significantly accelerate the mission's final stages and help balance the Martian atmosphere. Oh god, I wish it wouldn't do that. Letting the lichen grow freely is excellent. It may be, but no, I'm going to say good.
It would be an excellent idea. The humans can figure out immunity.
Oh, so there was something I really needed to be aware of there. Excellent, excellent. Oh, we've got our research done in the middle of that. So if we look at the military side of things, we now have the superior assault drone weapons. Not really a concern, to be honest, because, I mean, we smashed that other place. And it's going to cost 25,000 to unlock that. So we can start looking for the dome colonies. To do the crater domes, we've got superior advanced colonies. Oh, no, we've got that. I was looking at the wrong things. So we could do a greenhouse gas factory, but that takes in chemicals. Oxygen, but that takes in water. Nope. Bioengineered cyanobacteria. Introduce genetically altered bacteria into the oceans, which I love the sound of, but we don't have oceans which are quite close enough yet, I don't think. There's a tent city, but that requires oxygen, because it doesn't require pressurization, so it needs millibars. Introduce genetically altered plants that can convert CO2 into O2. See, that sounds very exciting. In space, we have advanced land. This is a new landing site where you get the more gear. That would have been very useful. Probably smash that one out, because that probably won't take too long, will it? Then we've got Ice and Deimos, and then we can unlock the next one, which gives us more spaceports. But, I mean, that gives us 6, and we're not at 6 yet, so that's not a problem. And over here, superior factories, a thermal plant, and then unlocking this, which will give us more buildings, which gives us the fusion plant. So I think, to start with, let's just get the landing sites done. So it should be nice and quick.
Something isn't right.
Yeah, the fact you keep skipping text. The habitats built at the start of the mission are deteriorating from exposure to the Martian atmosphere. The recommended procedure is to evacuate them and distribute their inhabitants to the remaining settlements. I don't want to click it, because it keeps skipping. However, this will cause overpopulation and increase the risk of outbreaks of infectious diseases. Alternatively, you can send extra colonists back to Earth, but this may delay mission developments. Something else has happened. Sending the colonists back to Earth would be... I'm going to say right call, just because I think this guy's annoyed me, so I'm leaning towards that one because it's just... Wow.
Send them back. All of them.
This is like playing Mass Effect with that annoying...
than I expected it to be.
That annoying selection thing, or most games these days for dialogue, where it says like, oh, ask them a question, and you slap them in the face and tell them they're idiots or something. It's... I've missed the beginning of that. Mines will be operated by humans in 20-hour work shifts. In order to prove the feasibility of this project, ISA wants to test the effects of sleep deprivation on the colonists. You receive orders to play music on the habitat speakers around the clock for 30 days. Yeah, the text's all, it's not lining up properly, is it? Yeah, prohibited. It says accept Abel, but obviously spelled, yeah, interesting.
I would never put the colonists through that. ISA should not be allowed to use them as lab rats.
So was that a deliberate audio
badly written.
glitch then?
Is this part of the test?
Am I failing? Am I literally breaking as we do this test? Or is this test doing something to us? Is this test implanting something in us, perhaps? Clever machine life, warm human, confrontation with a zero, future calm, ambitious. They all end with machine. Life.
I choose life, ambitious, human, future, and machine. I don't understand what's happening here.
No. Question 6666666. If something are associated with Earth, then which of the following words can be associated with Mars? Does it say hams? Humans. Humanity conquer mission. Extension. Red Mother drones home mine. Colonies life serene. I'm going to go with that
The
one.
words associated with Mars would be colonies, life, serene, friends, progress.
So it seems like if I
and
answered the questions
opportunity.
correctly,
Who made this test?
maybe it doesn't get so distorted and the text goes weird. Maybe it's based on the questions or the answers that I give. The terraforming process has left many areas of the planet underwater. An areological scanner has detected a large nitrate vein located in a deeply flooded area. The drones you have sent to reach the vein were lost in the depths of the water. Yep, of course. Cancelling attempts to reach the vein is freakable. Prohinsane. Madnatory. I like the word freakable. Is one of my new favorite words. Freakable.
Acceptable if there are
Oh,
other veins
acceptable.
to mine on the planet. These answers don't seem quite right.
Nothing about this seems quite right. The biological waste treatment system collects the water waste in the colonies and treats it for reuse. It's also done 0 of 10, by the way. That's interesting. However, there is an infection ravaging the colonies that is causing tainted and unsanitary water conditions. You could drain the tainted water into the Martian dirt, contaminating the soil and wasting precious water. Or you could treat the water and use a deodorizing product to hide any foul odors before recycling the water back into the colonies. I guess that one? If it's possible.
What? And ruin the planet because humans can't stand their own shit? None of these options make
I
sense.
thought I said don't drain into the planet. I thought that's what I answered. Did I misunderstand, or is it just because it's all weird? The cooling and ventilation system in a medical facility has been compromised due to the prolonged exposure to Martian dust storms. The situation has led to a serious breach in the lab's safeguard security system. System, he said, weirdly. The personnel assigned to the investigation have been exposed to a disease-causing agent developed in the lab. The facility has gone radio silent for the last 24 hours. Any attempt to rescue the crew may lead to cross-colony infection. Leave them, sod 'em. Leaving the crew to their fate is perfectly fine. Ew.
ISA's protocol specifies that they should be left to die. Then I would be responsible for destroying the evidence. Could be ISA or the techies trying to ruin my performance?
Or could be Lieutenant, whatever his name is. Create a sentence using at least 4 of the following words. Eastern colonies, a leader Mars plot, secret sacrifice treason. There's some very specific words, aren't they? Obviously we can't see what the answer is, we're just going to go that
A
one.
war to repel the barbarian invaders is being plotted in secret. Those who oppose the will of Mars
Shall find death.
Congratulations, you have completed the glorified cognitive test module. My answers will be submitted for examination. Thank you for your time. I kind of feel like that was like reprogramming me on the fly. I wonder if that's the way that's going to go. Thank you. Task kill cog test module. And it's got an achievement called Down the Rabbit Hole. So, what happened? What did we do? Why have we got... Oh, did it finish the mirrors? That's what it finished. So we have a GHG import. We have an aerobrick ice asteroid to release water. I do want the water to be up there sooner rather than later, I think, at this point. Particularly just because of our water situation. Although saying that, it is actually gone up a little bit. So maybe we won't do the water right now. Let's import them from Earth. How long does it take? Does it say? No. But saying that, I do have 2 ships, don't I? So we could do that one. And then do that one. Excellent. Excellent. Right. So they are working away. Our new base is getting there slowly. We've got the first couple of bits. Obviously there's no maintenance. Of course there wouldn't be maintenance. I probably can't build maintenance yet. No, I cannot build maintenance yet. So that's just going to be what it is. Factory-wise, we're obviously going to need a steel factory once we've got the silicon now, so we can put down the iron mine. Once we've got iron and carbon, we can do steel. So we're going to have to mark 1 to start, of course, though. And steel takes aluminium and iron. So, in fact, let's get that down now.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you copy?
I do.
I copy, Lieutenant.
I have the results of your cognitive test. Would you like to know how it went?
Yes, please.
Affirmative. If you detected any anomalies in my system, I would like to know. If I am compromised, then I cannot continue to risk the mission.
Well, we did detect an external signal influencing your responses. Did you perceive any anomalies while undergoing the cognitive test?
I was because they're still building that. Yes?
Yes. There was some interference with the text presented to me.
Why didn't you mention it until now?
Didn't think I needed to.
I perceived that to be part of the test.
The presence of that signal confirmed that someone is interfering. We do not know the source nor the extent, but it explains a lot.
Does this mean I will be removed from the mission?
I'll be honest
I don't
with
think
you.
so.
We're not sure. You are allowed to continue your work, for now. But the ultimate decision on how we go forward lies with the agency director, former Senator Calvin Green.
Do you have any leads?
What happened to these?
I would like to know who has been doing this to me.
Our hunch is the techies, but intel is preliminary, and they may have accomplices.
I understand. Thank you for informing me, Lieutenant, and for allowing me to continue for now.
Stay alert, Amy. We have some answers now, at least. Houston, out.
So I don't think they ran out. They just turned into rubble. So they were attacked or something, I guess. So I'm rebuilding them, and I'm hoping there's still stuff underneath. But maybe there's not. And what is this that isn't working? A worker hub. That's not too bad, seeing as it's just next to all that. So we're just going to have a quick scan for broken things, essentially. Anything that may have run out of resources, or if it doesn't have power or maintenance or anything like that. Just trying to keep an eye out for anything. Can't see anything. So we've built all this, but it's not connected to anything. How did that happen? It's connected by a hypertube or a hyperloop. So how? I must have had something and destroyed it. It must have, otherwise it would never have worked, would it? So let's just pop that down there and just connect those up again, just so they are connected. Weird. I wonder if it was a resource that disappeared and I just destroyed it and didn't see. So we lost a superior chemical plant as well. I wonder again if that was destroyed by military presence. Maybe we just didn't see where all the attacks were coming from. Maybe. Anyway, right then. I think that's a good place to stop. I say that. I was aiming for about 35 minutes when I first thought about stopping, and then the cognitive test happened, and yeah, and then we all just got a little bit caught up with everything, didn't we? So let's leave that there then. So quite a lot happened this episode, didn't it? So we had the cognitive test, we were attacked, we destroyed a whole base, we spawned a new site, a lot of stuff going on, a lot of exciting stuff going on. Oh, and we started to break, which is hilarious. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button, that'd be really appreciated. Comment, subscribe, all those good things. Don't forget to stream on Wednesdays at 7 PM UK time. We're currently streaming Total War Warhammer 2. We're about to start off a new Lizardman campaign, or Lizardmen campaign, with Gorok and Croak. So come along and say hello there, particularly if you know anything about the game, because I don't really, so any help would be really appreciated. So come along and help me out. Otherwise, I'll see you next time in Per Aspera, and as always, thank you very much for joining me.